YouTube, it's TCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be checking out the Ancient Box deck that is actually doing pretty well. There was an online tournament recently and this deck actually got 3rd place, so we definitely need to have some respect for Ancient Box. This is the new deck that actually revolves around getting a lot of Pokemon in your discard pile to slap more damage because of Vengeful Fletching, 70 damage plus 10 more for every ancient card in your discard pile. This actually counts something like Earthen Vessel, Professor Sada, and the Pokemon as well, so you actually can rank up to some ridiculous numbers for only 2 energies. But first of all, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be uploading daily Pokemon TCG content from now on, with the Temporal Forces set being out on TCG Live. You're gonna be seeing new decks every single day, so definitely do that. And if you like what you see, feel free to leave a like as well. That does help out the channel tremendously. With that being said, we already know that we need to get all our Pokemon in the discard pile, etc. So we do play the new Explorer's Guidance, the new Ancient Support. Look at the top 6 cards of our deck. We can select 2 Pokemon cards, whatever you want, and then discard the rest. So that's gonna be helping out. Maybe you can discard more ancient Pokemon. There is the Koraidon here as well with the Primordial Beatdown, 30 damage for every ancient Pokemon you have in play. Very nice, easy, to use attack, because you can just slap all your Pokemon down and then start swinging for some ridiculous numbers. 180 as a maximum damage output. There is also the new Flutter Mane, which actually blocks the opponent's active from using abilities. So if you can get that in the active position against something like chien-pao, Lost Box, you're going to be doing so much for sure, with the Flutter Mane also being an ancient Pokemon. That's super good. Then there's also the big Roaring Moon EX. This Roaring Moon EX is still good because of Frenzied Gouging, and there is also the Calamity Storm, which you can of course activate. There are still a lot of stadiums in here, and the stadium of choice is going to be the Pokestop, so you can go a little bit more turbo for Pokestop in here on top of all that very aggressive shenanigans. You can also draw with Greninja here with concealed cards, so you draw through your deck, get all your ancient Pokemon in the discard pile, and go with that. And there's also the Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, which allows you to get more HP on your ancient Pokemon. With some Dark Patches, you can also set this up nice and easily. So let's see how good this deck actually is. It got 3rd place. Big shout out to Dasha Nakrasova, which actually is the person that got 3rd place in the Ditto Forces tournament, which actually is a tournament with over 100 players, and it actually was, of course, able to do a lot of stuff. And also go check out our sponsors for today's video. DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. You can get 5% off using the coupon ZABLOS5. There's YourPlaymat.com to create your own custom playmat. You can get 10% off today by clicking that link down below. There's PokemonStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs. You can use the coupon ZABLOSTCG for 5% off. And of course, if you're a European player, you can actually head over to cardmarket.com and use the referral name ZABLOSTCG on there. So with that being said, the opponent has decided to let us go first. So let's see what we're able to do here. We start off with Baby Roaring Moon, which actually is not too bad. This actually is our preferred attacker. You can already equip an energy, have the energy boost capsule on top of that as well. There's Sada capabilities. Oh, it looks like we are up in a mirror match. Okay, that's going to be pretty damn interesting. We do have this. First of all, I'm going to go for Nest Ball. Get Greninja out first. Giving ourselves more HP is definitely helpful. I don't think in this match we will need Roaring Moon EX. We do have access. We can use this, I suppose, but we need to get ancient Pokemon in the discard pile. So for now, I'm actually gonna discard this. Gonna get 2 Darkness Energy. We do play Super Rod, which is nice. So that's 1 ancient card in the discard pile. There's a Pokegear. Let's just attach here, and let's be calling it a day. So we have 100. Koraidon can only slap 180 damage, and we have the energy, Ancient Boost Energy Capsule. So they probably will not be able to one-shot us. We need to get 7 ancient cards in that discard pile in order to one-shot them. They could also have an Ancient Boost Capsule as well, so they have more HP. So this isn't a mirror match. They probably will get the first attack off. But on the other hand, they actually used no Sada this turn, so we will probably get the first attack off, which also is a great thing. Depends on how many ancient cards they get in the discard pile. So they actually is going to be an exact mirror match. They have 2 cards in the discard pile. There's gonna be 3 ancient cards in the discard pile, so we need to rank up those numbers ASAP. We could, of course, maybe we should have saved our 2 prize Roaring Moon EX, but we still have another one in deck, so that's fine. Okay, they have the boost capsule. That's fine. We're gonna be going for... Do we go for Sada here, or do we go for Pokegear? Yeah, I think at this point, it's actually better to use Explorer's Guidance to get more ancient cards in that discard pile. Okay. That's actually not bad. We have like a lot of cards we can put in discard pile. Let's put Palpad and maybe the Super Rod in here. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. They will have like a lot of damage output here. We could get a Pokegear. Yeah, this seems okay. On the other hand, maybe this is better. Look at that. 3 additional ancient cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards in the discard pile. They still have the boost capsule, so we're not gonna go overboard here. We're just gonna have to attach here. Just give it a little swing here with the Vengeful Fletching 130. And we got the first attack off, which is a great thing here. We do also have Professor Sada's Vitality, and this is going to become a matter of one-shotting after one-shotting. And we are already on our way here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ancient cards in the discard pile. At one point, we will have our one-shot capabilities. I wonder how many they will be able to get in the discard pile. They also need to get that Koraidon out of the active. Maybe they're having a switch card or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Currently 4. Yeah, if we didn't even find a stadium card, so this was a great decision to put this in the discard pile, because at one point you will be able to go overboard. Oh, they're playing Superior Energy Retrieval. Oh, that's actually a nice way to discard some more ancient cards here. Yeah, it's back to us, which is great. We have Flutter Mane. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go for Sada for 1, just to draw more into the deck. Although we could go for Pokegear and find... No, we don't have the... It's gonna have to be Sada for 1. Let's go. We have Nest Ball, which is actually pretty damn nice. We can Nest Ball and then find another Roaring Moon, and then go from there. We do have Dark Patch. We can have Sada. I think I'll just go with this Roaring Moon here, because it's gonna help us to get some bigger numbers. And if this guy gets knocked out, it's actually gonna be fine. So we equip this. And here we go. Vengeful Fletching. It is going to be the one-shot. Let's go. Actually, now it's a 2-shot, but yeah, it's actually knocked out right now. We have a Fighting Energy, not the energy I want. Because of... Yeah, we can actually have Dark Patch, Sada, and attachment onto the Radiant Greninja here. That's actually not too shabby. I think I'll go for that, just in case I whiff a Darkness Energy. So an exact mirror match here on the ranked ladder. On TCG Live. Yeah, people are really enjoying the new archetypes being introduced in Temporal Forces. And we have waited a long time because, yeah, Paldean Fates actually gave us pretty much nothing. Nothing new. And now with rotation being live on top of Temporal Forces, it brings some new light into us. Okay, with this guy's probably gonna... Will they get to 200? They probably will get to 200, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we will get knocked out here, which is unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we will need to get way more cards in that discard pile. I'll promote this so I can abuse Dark Patch. We have Ultra Ball here. That's actually pretty nice. I'm gonna go for concealed cards first. Oh, we have a Darkness Energy. That's actually not bad. Let's see here. We can Ultra Ball some more ancient Pokemon. Fetch ourselves another baby Roaring Moon. And at this point, we will have some one-shot capabilities. Go with this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Okay. We need more. We're at 11, 12. I'll use the Pokestop first to see what we discard here. Okay. Ancient cards are discarded. That's super nice. I'm gonna go for the Professor Sada here. Activate that. Get ourselves Darkness Energy. Darkness Energy. Then we go for a Dark Patch. On here. We can attach. Now I think about it, everything one-shots, right? But the Koraidons will not one-shot, so there's still some room there we could use. Probably gonna go for Earthen Vessel here, not gonna go overboard. Prime Catcher also kind of irrelevant. I'll get rid of this. Get Fighting Energy because I want to use the Fighting Energy to retreat here. Attach. Retreat. And now we are in one-shot capability. We can of course use Super Rod. So we can shuffle in some more Pokemon, but it's gonna be for next turn, I suppose. For now, I'll go for the Venging Fletching. Yeah, 220 damage. That's crazy. The reason why I didn't Super Rod quite yet is that maybe they slapped down Roaring Moon EX at one point. And we're ahead in the price race. They can of course rely on something like a Counter Catcher or Prime Catcher, but that's alright. I don't know how many Roaring Moons they're going to be able to set up here. There's one in the discard pile, so they still have a lot of answers. And Pokestop also being in play is super nice. How many Nest Balls do we have? 2 in the discard pile. We did burn a lot of resources already, but we do have 2 Super Rods, and decks like this do not play Iono. Which mean, yeah, we just need to take 4 more knockouts. We can of course rely on attach of the turn there, so we can wait with Sada, then Super Rod in all the Roaring Moons, and then go from there. We did slap 220 damage. There's gonna be 2 more, that's 240, so we can of course afford to do that. There's a Sada. So Roaring Moon into Baby Roaring Moon. Typically the person that gets the first knockout wins a matchup like this. It's a 1 price deck, so that's what it is. Also, a person could get deck out here at one point. They have 12 cards left in their deck. Of course, they use Super Rod, get some resources back. But at one point, how many Sadas in their discard pile? 2, okay, fine. But they're all out of Explorers, so 230. Let's go. We need to find some Baby Roaring Moons. So with that being said, we could run out of Pokemon there. I'll go for a Pokestop first. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Ultra Balls and Nest Ball. So now we can actually go for Super Rod, get back. What do we need? Roaring Moon, Roaring Moon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Do we need another one? Well, I probably don't think so. Could get an energy back. Nah. Koraidon could also take a KO there, but we have more stuff where that came from. Maybe just shuffling back these is not bad. A Nest Ball, Roaring Moon. Then going for Professor Sada. Darkness for you, darkness for you. We have Dark Patch. We could Ultra Ball another one. Yeah, we have so many resources here. It's actually kind of crazy. I don't know how many Sadas in their discard pile here. 4. Yeah, that's going to be tricky. We will need to attach here. And then we can Ultra Ball this and set up another one with Dark Patch. Yeah, sounds great. There we go, and then we can Dark Patch later. So for now, yeah, we can actually draw into the deck as well. But it's just fine, they don't have Disruption. One shot once more. So we do 250 already. We did shuffle back some Roaring Moons. So, we need to set up 3 more attackers and we win. And with us having Super Rod, that's actually super nice. We can shuffle in the stuff back. Yeah, this is going back and forth. You have the Prime Catcher still. So maybe setting up a Koraidon here is actually not too bad, since Koraidon's not going to be doing anything, to be honest, because you need about 5 ancient Pokemon in play. So it's all going to be Baby Roaring Moon in the Roaring Moon Mirror. 7 cards in their deck. An attachment there. Three vessels down the drain. 270. So they are at ridiculous numbers. That's kind of crazy. This guy. We are not having any Sadas anymore. So we're going to have to rely on Dark Patch. Attachment. Do we have more Dark Patches? There's 2 Dark Patches right here. And I think that we are playing 3 Dark Patches, so we will need to find some of these things. Do have Super Rods as a capability here. Super Rod could get back more resources, but I think we're just gonna have to go for an Explorer's Guidance. We're gonna get Dark Patch and maybe this. All the rest is kinda, we can get energies, right? But we already have energies. Probably gonna have to be this. Yeah, get rid of these. Then we attach again here. Okay. We could draw 2 more cards to fetch more resources. They don't have disruption, so that's a good thing, right? I'm gonna have to go for the concealed cards here. Okay, there's a Nest Ball here, which is awesome. So Pokemon currently, we can simply go for Super Rod. Get back this, get back this, and this. There's also draw power, by the way. And then we can set them up in 1 turn. Next turn. Yeah. Nest Ball. This guy. We can Dark Patch next turn. So here we go. Bam. Okay. We need 2 more prize cards. The Roaring Moons are set up. The Dark Patches really help out here. Like, you also see versions like this that revolve a little bit less about the Dark Patches, but now, with this one being set up, I think we have a way to lose here, since we also shuffled in some energies. Also, if like they trap something like Greninja here, we cannot lose. Pokestop. Is that the last Sada? Yeah, they don't have any Sadas left. Also, this list is playing Superior Energy Retrieval. No more Nest Ball. Did they already burn their Super Rods here? 1 Super Rod burned. Yeah, there could be still a Baby Roaring Moon prized. And if we go down, we can Dark Patch onto the other one, and then they're gonna try and trap this guy. That's actually pretty interesting. If they have Super Rods, they could still outlast us, I suppose. 1 Darkness Energy. Yeah, we can still attach here. And then call it a day. Let's see what they pack here. We have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. They have 8. Even if they Iono, they cannot win. They have to attack at 1 point, right? How many counter catchers did they play? 2 already. Okay. They can still have a prime catcher as well. I don't know what their objective is. can just attach the fighting retreat and knock them out. So if they have something like this, we can also use Prime Catcher, which is very, very great. And that's exactly what I'll be doing here. I'm gonna Prime Catcher this guy just in case I don't deck out here. And I'm gonna slap him with the Vengeful. Yeah, they just concede. It was an interesting way where I actually could have decked out there. So luckily I did Super Rod in the additional energy there. So Baby Roaring Moon against Baby Roaring Moon. The ancient boxes, the clash of the bunch. Well, you see how this deck functions. You actually use ways to discard all your ancient cards, and then you're gonna be able to slap huge damage. Okay. What else is on the rank ladder? We're also gonna be checking out any cool deck out there, even the Raging Bulb deck, the Dialga V-Star deck with Metang as well. So lots of content coming your way, so be careful for it. You're gonna be seeing lots of Temporal Forces. And Ancient Box is an interesting deck. Also in that tournament, I'm gonna check real quick what they were up against. They won against chien-pao, against 2 Lugia decks. They won against Arctina and Zard, so the deck must be doing something, right? Okay, next opponent. It's a Tails. Do we want to go first or second with this deck? I still don't know. I think going first can get ourselves the first turn attachment. There's a lot of decks that want to be going first in this format, so think about like Arceus, Lugia, Charizard, chien-pao. So I think I will take the lead here and go first. Just because we're also playing a high amount of Pokestop. We have Greninja by our side. I don't know if it's the correct call to go first. Look at this one. We start with Roaring Moon. Not the card you really want to be starting with, but alright. Okay, they start with Lumineon. That's fantastic news. I'm actually gonna go for Ultra Ball, get rid of this, get rid of the Counter Catcher here, and I will get myself Radiant Greninja already. Okay, we have another Roaring Moon here. 2 Dark Patches, Prime Catcher, etc. So let's go with this. Concealed cards. Okay, there's a Nest Ball on top of that as well. Could get ourselves a Roaring Moon. It's the baby one. And yeah, let's call ourselves a turn. We don't have an energy in play. I did go for the draw power overhead, so we're gonna have to Sada 2 energies. We don't have E-Switch in this deck. Maybe like a one-off E-Switch could be nice. But on the other hand, Dark Patches are way better. How do we set this up? Probably not. We're gonna have to like Sada, 2 energies, retreat. Okay, looks like Rotom joins the party. That does indicate we're up against Charizard, presumably. With Charizard being there, we can put that energy boost capsule on there. There's a Roaring Moon, which actually is able to take more prize cards. Currently no ancient cards in our discard pile. Okay. There's a Jacques as well. Okay, they're gonna try to get the Zard out ASAP. There's the Dunsparce. What? This is a funky Charizard list. And an Insta-Charge. Okay. Prime Catcher this guy. That would be beautiful. We have an energy here. Okay. First of all, we're gonna have to go for Professor Sada. 1 here, 1 there. There's the Prime Catcher. Can you believe this? Attachment here. Energy boost capsule here. Here comes the Prime Catcher on the lone Charmander. And that's pretty much gonna be game, I suppose. Look at that. We do have more HP, so they could swing back into the game, I guess. Dark Patch as well. That's crazy. Yeah, Prime Catcher ace-pack card is just way too good. Let's just be honest here. An item being boss and switch simultaneously. It's like Guzma into an item card. There's an Arven. Will they get more Charmander? Yeah, we will not be able to one-shot this Lumineon. We could go for Explorer's Guidance, find something like a Vessel and an Energy, and then we can use the Calamitous Storm or the Frenzied Gouging. A Rotom V with the Forest Sealstone. Yeah, they can still vacuum away, and then they take 2 prize cards on Roaring Moon. EX if they have the Vitality Band or the Defiance Band. I think they need the Defiance Band here, right? A random Dunsparce. Yeah, they clunked up their deck. Funny enough. Attachment going on the Lumineon. And they're gonna retreat into Charmander. Okay, that's actually fine. That is fine. Problem is, we started with Roaring Moon EX. But the good news is there's like a lot of 2-pricers. They can only, like Collapse and Turo simultaneously would be kind of scary though. Ancient Energy Boost Capsule, let's go. Let's go for the, I put it on here just because I want more cards in the discard pile. Explorer's Guidance, let's take Baby Roaring Moon. Let's take Pokestop. Yeah, these are great cards. Baby Roaring Moon, and then the Pokestop on top of that. Spinning the wheel, let's see what we get. Another, we get a Dark Patch, that actually is not bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna count. We are currently just gonna slap with the Vengeful Fletching, 120 damage. And we get Super Rod, okay. They could spin the wheel themselves. But at one point, is Counter Catcher gone? Yeah, the Counter Catchers are gone, so these guys are actually safe, which is very scary. Maybe I should have picked a Counter Catcher there, just to one-shot one of these like Pokemon right there. But we do have double Dark Patch, we can Roaring Moon EX at one point, and then start going for the 2 shots. Turo could still be an issue. Dang. There's a Charizard, alright. We will not be able to go for that. Let's just, they already used their V-Star, so let's, yeah, they have Pidgeot. They could Counter Catcher, Vacuum, Charizard? That's what they need? Yeah, I'm scared of Counter Catcher and Vacuum. And then we're gonna be equal in price trade, and we no longer have gusting capabilities. I don't think this list is running a 1 copy of Balsasaurus, is it? Nah, it's not. And I've already wasted 2 Counter Catchers, so their win condition becomes Balsasaurus? Okay. And then Maximum Belt. Okay, yeah, that helps as well. Maximum Belt. Exactly 290 because of the Maximum Belt. That's actually crazy. But they didn't slap down another Charmander, which is actually super nice. So we can go with this. Nest Ball here. Okay. In this scenario, we could technically one-shot this Charizard EX with double Dark Patch. And Sada. Interesting situation. But then they can swing with the Zard right there, set up another Zard, and we will be in a lot of trouble, right? Nest Ball. We have another Roaring Moon EX right there. I don't think anything else can attack here, so I guess I'll just go with this. Then Pokestop, Vessel time, 2 Darkness Energies, Concealed cards. Yeah, not a lot of Sada left, to be honest. Professor Sada. This. Super triple Dark Patch though. Triple Dark Patch. 180. Okay, so what they could do At this point, they could Turo and wait a turn, but we do slap 180 damage. They could Turo, put Pidgeot up front. They still don't know we are not running any boss's orders. Could knock out this Charmander and then go for big swings with Roaring Moon EX. Triple Dark Patch still in the deck. It's an interesting matchup because Counter Catcher is gone. We don't have any gusting capabilities. Attachment on the Charmander. Okay, they could knock out the Roaring Moon right here. But then we get 2 prize cards right there. And then they could Iono us into oblivion. They already are Ionoing us into oblivion. So, triple Dark Patch on the bottom. Oh, there's the Palpat. Palpat, super huge here. Palpat is super huge here. Alright. Next up. There's also a switch card. That's actually super great. I will go for Palpat. And I'll get back 2 Sadas, which is gonna help set up. We have a lot of Dark Patches though. We have a lot of Dark Patches, so maybe one of each is not too shabby. Go with that. Go with the Earthen Vessel. Get rid of another Pokemon right there. Take these. Concealed cards. Get rid of the fighting energy. There's a Dark Patch, alright. I'll have to wait with the Pokestop here. I will have to wait with the Pokestop. I'm gonna get Iono'd into oblivion, I'm sure of it, so gonna have to go with this. We do have Switch Guard and all that good stuff. I cannot Pokestop here, not at all. Vengeful Fletching, 200, and I will get Iono'd here, but we have 2 turns, right? And I currently don't have a supporter in hand, which is great. I do have a supporter in hand, but I probably will get Iono'd into 2 cards. We can attack again with Roaring Moon. But I don't have Counter Catcher. If I had Counter Catcher, I would have won the game kind of easily. But now we do not. The maximum battle really was crazy. There's the Iono, alright. Iono to 2. 1 Dark Patch there. Okay, we have Explorer's Guidance and Dark Patch as well. That's kind of crazy. They collapse away, probably Luminion. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we have the Explorer's Guidance, so luckily we were able to fetch that. We have Dark Patch. It's gonna be difficult to set up. They're probably gonna Iono us next turn once again. There's a Charmeleon, but I don't think they can Iono and get the Charizard off. Okay, how do we do this? Another baby Roaring Moon. Explorer's Guidance, we get Roaring Moon, we get Sada. That's probably what we need. Yeah. It's probably what we need. And then hope we do not get bossed. They need Charizard and boss. How many boss in their discard pile? 1 boss. 1 Zard. It's kind of tricky because if I slap this down, I lose automatically. But there's no way because they're gonna Iono us to 1 card and then we lose. So there's no other way. We have to Dark Patch this guy and then Sada and win the game next turn. Let's hope they do not have Charizard with Gusts in hand. Yeah, if only we had Counter Catcher, then we had a reasonable plan. We could have if we fall behind, Counter Catcher, just set up 2 baby Roaring Moons and then go with that. They already promote Charmeleon here. Meaning they probably already have Bulbasaurus, which is kind of scary. Or Counter Catcher. Charizard is here. Infernal Rain. And there's the boss. Okay, fine. That was closer than I imagined. I did had Prime Catcher that I used in the early phases of the game, but then with all of our counter catchers being in the discard pile, you don't have a way to go with that, and the Ionos were kind of scary. So Charizard taking the dub there, but as you see, if we had access to some more cards, we would have definitely run away with the game right there. Powerful deck, but sometimes when you discard the resources with Explorer's Guidance, things could go haywire. Alright, so we won in the mirror match, and we just lost against Charizard. And Charizard will be the most popular deck at EOIC, hands down, because it has the best consistency out there, definitely with Pidgeot. Alright, next game, let's see how this goes. Do I want to go first? Again, I will try to go first because lots of decks want to be going first in this meta. But going second is also not too shabby, I would say. But having the first turn attachment on the Baby Roaring Moon here, or having like Pokestop or Greninja or instantly, is actually not too bad. Man, that Zard having literally everything. That maximum belt, man. Why do I keep starting with this? Not great. Not great at all. We do have Roaring Moon we can attach to it, but that's where the fun ends. Okay, we're up against Lost Box. Typically, you would say that's an okay-ish matchup. In this matchup, I think I'll go for Pokestop, get Explorer's Guidance, and then go for the Pokestop. Let's see if, yeah, they don't have any, yeah, that's okay. Let's go with the Pokestop, spin that wheel, maybe find a Nest Ball. Greninja is gone. Earthen Vessel. Greninja is gone. We do have Super Rod, that's fine. Let's take 2 of these. Switch Guard is there, Super Rods are there, it's fine. It's totally fine. Let's just attach here and then go for the Ancient Boost Capsule on this guy as well. We are a very tanky 2-price Pokemon that will be able to attack next turn. Even if they use Cramorant Spit, we are not phased by it. Maybe we're up against Giratina. No, it's Buddy Buddy Puffin. What do we see? Comfy. Lost Box decks. We do have that first turn energy. We will be able to Sada attach and then go for Calamity Storm. Maybe even find Prime Catcher if they are playing Tina, but they're playing Darkness Energy, so they're also playing some sort of Roaring Moon and Iron Hands situation. I'm gonna have to Pokestop to try to find another target. Super on Nest Ball, get Greninja out, something like it. Switch Guard again. They're putting a lot of cards in the Lost Zone. I currently haven't seen any Chorus, so that's actually kind of nice. Of course, opponents having literally everything on the rank ladder today. And 2 Buddy Puffins going away. Pokestop on top of that. Discarding just all their energies. Is there going to be a spit or not? See no Mirage Gates there. 1 Super Rod in the discard and the Lost one as well. With 3 energies in the discard pile, that's actually super nice. A Roaring Moon EX. Okay, they're gonna try to set that on up nice and slowly. More energies, man. What's wrong with these? Pokestop. Okay, that's actually very great. I'm gonna Earthen Vessel this one. This one. We will get ourselves Nest Ball, find Baby Roaring Moon. Going to 230 with the Baby Roaring Moon again. Could be interesting. Professor Sada. 1 here, 1 there. Yeah. We could save this Roaring Moon EX, to be honest. It has 290 HP. We could save him and then Prime Catcher. Attachment here. I'm gonna save it. I'm just gonna swing with the Vengeful Fletching. Alright, let's go. There's another Sada, so lots of supporters right now. We saved our Roaring Moon EX. If we have a Prime Catcher, the Roaring Moon EX of the opponent will go down. We can instantly go for 2 prize cards. We do have the Ancient Energy Boost Capsule, but they are playing vacuums as well, so that could be scary. Definitely with some spread, with Sableye, etc. And the cool thing is that you can also fetch Prime Catcher with a Pokestop, which is even more scary. Like we can... Okay, there's a... Yo, there's a Mirage Gate going away. Artisan. I think Lost Box is actually favorable matchups. Definitely. You have like big, tanky, 1-price Pokemon, and Lost Box cannot handle these. They're setting up a Roaring Moon. And we can take 2 prize cards on that if they go for... They can go for Calamity Storm, I suppose. Yeah, we can take 2 prize cards on that, so... they're gonna spit with the Cramorant. That's fine. They have set up Roaring Moon right there. Artisan. Baby Roaring Moon. We need to just get... We could also get like Flutter Mane in this matchup, to be honest. But that was not the case. Let's see. Go with this. Going for a good old classic Pokestop. Okay. We got counter catches and we discard some more resources. That's fine. Super Rod definitely. Do we get Super Rod? I'll just take 1 Super Rod. That's all we need, I suppose. And another Roaring Moon. If it discards Super Rod and Nest Ball is not too bad here as well. Okay, with that being said, we're gonna Super Rod this guy. We probably won't need more. And Koraidon can also take some KO, so I think I'll just get these in. Nest Ball Greninja. And start using concealed cards. Okay, there's the Prime Catcher, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not. Okay, they could knock out all of these. I'm gonna go Dark Patch here. And I will go Prime Catcher this guy. Yeah, that's not bad. Frenzied Gouging. Sayonara. Okay, if they Sableye currently, they can take 3 prize cards as well, but they haven't taken any prize card quite yet. And they probably... Yeah, we have Energy Boost Capsule. Yeah, they could... I don't know if they're playing Roxanne or not. Okay, they can amp you very much for more prize cards. That's 3 prize cards. And then 2 prize cards, they could do that. But then there's another 2 prizer in play. They have Mirage Gates though. They could set this up. Maybe if I walked into that trap, I suppose. How many ancient cards here? They discard. Actually, they get the Roaring Moon back. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not a lot of ancient cards. 4, 5, 6. I wish Koraidon was a fighting type now. Mirage Gates. So there's 1 Mirage Gate there. There's 2 Mirage Gates in their discard pile. That's gonna be turning into 3, right? Yeah, 3 Mirage. They have access to no more Mirage Gates. And there's a Sableye as well. And the Roxanne. They literally have the nuts. That's kind of crazy. Okay, luckily we do have answers for this. They will be able to go with that. There's going to be 6 cards in that discard pile. Yeah, the MP very muches here are very, very scary. And Sableye as well. MP very much. We can knock it out with a Roaring Moon, but then we leave ourselves wide open for getting... What do we have here? 2 Darkness Energies over there. Good swing with this, but then we're in amp situations. I don't want to be in amp situations. So, our last Darkness Energy of the bunch. Dark Patch Counter Catcher. Is it the only Counter Catcher we still have left? No, we have another one. I don't know if they're gonna be. If they knock something out, we could go Counter Catcher. Dark Patch. Roaring Moon EX does seem pretty nice. Pokestop time on top of that. We discard like a lot of things. Alright. Yeah, we actually get there. Vengeful Fletching with 230 damage. That's kind of bonkers, man. That's kind of insane. Yeah, Ancient Bugs randomly better than we anticipated. Yeah, what can they do against this? They Roxanne this and we still get to 230 damage output. Okay. So many ancient cards in the discard pile out of nowhere. Like Vessel, Explorer's Guidance, and Pokestop. Like I love the Pokestop build now. I'm convinced it's fine. What kind of situation was that? Another MP very much gets it out of nowhere. Counter Catcher is now like the card I really don't want, but that's alright. They are gonna Counter Catcher our Radiant Greninja, and they're gonna Roxanne us to 2 cards. Explorer's Guidance again. And we no longer have this, but and our Super Rods are also gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have more energies where those came from, so we just need to find 1 energy and we win. They're gonna sprinkle with Sableye, their last bat. Maybe they also would need to bump the stadium over there. Okay, they have 3 cards left in their deck. That's kind of crazy. No more Mirage Gate, so if they want to like slowly set that up, it's gonna be taking quite a bit of time. We need to find an energy, right? 4 vessels down the drain, 4 energy. That's 8 energy in total. Do we have energies left? I don't believe so. We have Switch Card left though. I think we have Switch Card. Did I already play Switch Card? Yeah, I already played Switch Card. Dang, I could still lose here. There's only 8 energies in this deck. Prime Catcher's already used. Yeah. Is there a way out? 8 energies here. They could sprinkle again next turn. I don't believe we have a way out. Ancient... Nah, I don't think... We have Sada, but Dark Patch... Sada... Yeah, they could sprinkle this and then do it again. So I think they outplayed us, man. We don't have no way to get out of this situation. We have literally no way. We are stuck with Greninja. If we had just one access to a Super Rod here or an additional energy, there's no way. That's crazy. The opponent really outplayed us. That's very fantastic. Like, we were stuck in the active. Like, that's kind of crazy. If we had like 1 energy, 1 Super Rod, like they really trapped the Greninja there. Wow, that's... I've never seen yeah, that happen in this deck. We're gonna be playing 1 more for the Ancient Box, but you do see the damage output that it can provide. 230 damage out of nowhere, like Energy count wise, maybe I should be a little bit more careful with my energy droplets. But yeah, what are the odds of people doing that? The deck only plays 8 energies, by the way. Okay, let's do this again. We would have run away against Turbo Lost Box if they weren't able to trap like Greninja. Trapping stuff with Counter Catcher and then using Lost Mine is definitely a win condition. I will go first, alright. I'm gonna start off with a Flutter Mane here. Just gonna try and slow the opponent down. We do have Earthen Vessel. Mawile. Tempting Trap with the Mawile. Like, starting with Flutter Mane now is actually pretty bad. I know. But we can attack with it, so there's that. Mawile. I don't know which deck this is. I really don't know. Could be like the formidable deck. We can also Sada onto this target, by the way. But I'm not too keen on using Pokestop right now because of the fact that this could be Great Tusk. And if Great Tusk has the Mawile is kind of annoying. Okay, there's Arven. We do have Koraidon. We do slap 90 damage, by the way, so we can knock it out if we have Sada with Flutter Mane. Hero Escape. Gardevoir? No. A Rotom V. Okay, I love seeing Rotom V now. The good news is all of the ancient Pokemon can attack here. So trapping stuff with Mawile. They have the Hero Escape on the Mawile. Snorlax block. Ancient Energy Boost Capsule. Dang. Dang. Not what you want to be seeing. Yeah, to maximize our chances here, I'm gonna have to get all of our energies from the deck and then Pokestop the wheel and see what we get there. Okay, there is a Nest Ball. 190 is a little bit too crazy for me. Okay. Nest Ball. Roaring Moon. Attach. Dark Patch. Retreat. And here we go. Swinging some damage. If they boss trap Flutter Mane, that would be ridiculous. Also, with Flutter Mane shutting down Snorlax Block's ability, that's actually kind of funny. You can always retreat this guy. It is Snorlax Block, alright. It is Snorlax Block. Just gonna swing with the Vengeful Fletching. Yeah, we cannot have Greninja up in this place. We have 2 retreat options. They're super raw to get our energies back, so I guess it's alright. There's gonna be a boss. Attempting trap that. Do we have an energy? I don't believe so. There is a Sada. That's actually pretty damn nice. This. We're gonna be attaching. And we're gonna be retreating. Darkness energy goes away. And we can Palpat in the Sada. I'm gonna do that next turn. Here we go. Boom. And the Mawile with the Hero Escape in the discard pile. And Flutter Mane is not affected at all by Snorlax block, so we can retreat out of that. What are they gonna do? And we also have the Prime Catcher to knock out Rotom. They can Eerie. They can Eerie the Super Rods here. Oh no. If the Super Rods go away or the Pal Pads, that would be horrendous. They can also get rid of the Pal Pads. Maybe I should have played Pal Pad when I had the opportunity. But I don't know if they're gonna Eerie this hand or they're gonna use Erika's Invitation or something. Yeah, there is an Eerie. Pal Pad and Super Rod. Both Super Rods gone? Okay, fine. Defiance Vest, and they now know that we have a Koraidon in hand, which is super scary. Okay, there's a counter catcher again. We need to slap 190 damage, which is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need to get 9 more in the discard pile. That's kind of nuts. That is kind of nuts. They're gonna trap this guy. Gonna have to use Pal Pad here to get this guy back. Then use Pokegear, getting Sada in hand. These are all great cards. If I draw into Greninja, I lose, so it's probably better to just retreat and swing. Then they're gonna have to burn all their resources. Could already attach there as well. They're probably gonna trap Koraidon here. Let's just go. It's only 70 damage. They're gonna counter catcher it again, right? Just need to play one Sada and we knock this Snorlax out. Unless they penny it. There's a counter catcher again. Eerie. Yeah, the Eerie is not gonna matter here. They're just gonna get rid of the Pokegear, but that's about it. Currently in our discard pile. This is nice. We can start off some energies on. Okay, Sada. Energy. Here. Only on this guy. Attachment there. Retreat. The Darkness Energy. And let's go. 80 damage. The Snorlax is gone. No Greninja on our hand quite yet. They have the lone Rotom, which we can knock out. Iona, okay. If we draw into Greninja, we need to like be afraid of something like Erika's Invitation. Currently, only Roaring Moon's here. Not having means to do more. 3. Insta-charge, alright. Counter catcher not doing anything. Let's just 120 slap this guy. Unfortunately, they will get out of this. Hopefully they have no Snorlax and we can just knock out this Rotom. There's another Snorlax. And a Bravery Charm on the Snorlax. And a Penny on the Rotom. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. It is kind of annoying. We still need to take 4 prize cards. We have Prime Catcher here, which is a useful card, but it's gonna have to wait until we're able to get more cards in the discard pile. Currently 3 ancient cards. Erika's Invitation. We do have the Prime Catcher here though, but I want to save the Prime Catcher to knock out a Rotom. And an Insta-charge. Earthen Vessel. If they play Eerie right now, we're cooked. They could have Pow Pads and stuff. Earthen Vessel. 1 energy, that's all we have here. We do have Sawdust, but that's where the fun ends. Prime Catcher is not gonna do anything. This is not good. This is not good. Could attach there. Snorlax block is not good. We have the Prime Catcher though, but there's no way. 4, 5 ancient cards. It's only 120 damage output. Another Snorlax block. Pennying up. And a Bravery Charm. Let's freaking go. Insta charge. Yeah, we are totally stuck, man. We could Prime Catcher already, but they're gonna penny it up. Dang it, man. Eerie, Prime Catcher gone. Nah, I'm not feeling this one. I'm out. I'm out. Okay, what is the conclusion? Ancient Box is an okay-ish deck, but I probably wouldn't put it in tier 2. It has some consistency issues from time to time, and yeah, some matchups like this can turn out pretty horrendous. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. It helps out in many ways to help support the channel. Go check out our sponsors as well. For today's video, there's DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. There is Potown Store for your TCG Live code card needs. YourPlaymat.com for your custom playmat, and Card Market for European players to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG action. Peace.